All right, today we're going to look at some abdominal training. And with abdominal training, we're not just talking about typical crunches and that kind of stuff, but we're really more or less talking about torso rotational strength. It's more specific to sports application. You know, a crunch is obviously going to develop the abdominal wall, but at the same time, we have this posterior chain, we have this lower back that we have to concentrate on. In addition to that, we're not just going to stay in a forward flexion or a one-plane motion during sport or exercise. We literally are kind of torso rotating. We're moving through a different range of motion. We're moving to different transverse planes. So a lot of these exercises and things that we do today are going to demonstrate that, complement that, and really build that total trunk, that total core that you need in terms of optimize your performance. And so when you think about that, take a look at somebody when they're taking a walk. When they're walking, you know, look at their shirt. Tuck a shirt in and watch yourself. Get in front of a mirror, tuck your shirt in, and as you walk, you'll notice that as you're walking, that shirt will twist side to side, and that's just walking. It's not folding over, it's not creasing, you know, from top to bottom, but rather it's going side to side. And the reason for that is because as the arm's going back, this arm's going forward, same thing with the legs. So all this is happening from the front all the way to the back. So we have to develop that entire abdominal wall, that posterior chain, that total trunk, that total core in order to optimize our performance. All right, one of the first exercises is a torso twist. Some people do this without a ball. I really like using the physio ball. Really maximizes the form and the technique. I went ahead and strapped up some bands here. You can use a cable. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab that ball, kind of give this thing a big bear hug, take this hand opposite way, get a good strong stance with my legs, and I'm just going to come across the body here. Now, one thing I want to make sure that I do is I keep this hand above this band. In case this band wants to roll up, I don't want it to smack across the face. But here, I'm going to torso, I'm going to rotate, nice and controlled, and I'm going to come across. Head follows the movement. I don't just want to move my arms side to side. I want to make sure my head follows that movement. So I'm really activating that torso rotational movement. Just like so. I'll get 10 on one side, switch it up 10 on the other. If I need more resistance, then simply I get a heavier band, add more weight if I'm using a cable, or I'll just simply step away. All right, this next exercise is another torso rotational movement. Pretty tough here though, a little bit more advanced, but just take a PVC pipe again. I'm going to take the same band attachment as I had before. I'm going to put that band right over there like so, take my hand on the outside. Now from here, shoulder width stance, doesn't really matter just as long as you're not too far outside because we're going to be dropping this leg straight back. And from here, I'm going to kind of make this motion here like so. I'm not going to come straight across, but rather kind of keep this arm fixed, pull it around my body as I bring this one up and around across the face. I'll demonstrate that now. Stepping down, and then coming back up. So I'm not kind of lunging down and then bringing it across. That's happening all at the same time. That takes a tremendous amount of core stability and strength to do that. You can switch your legs up, get a different feel as well. This is a little bit tougher. Switch it up, do the other side. All right, another great ab exercise here is the power wheel. Now, you're probably like, well, hey, I don't have that specialized piece of equipment. That's okay. I'm going to do another demonstration after this that involves the a physio ball. So I'll show you that. But for this purpose right now, I'm just going to use an Eric's pad. I can roll up a set of towels. This will make a difference just to protect my knees. Well, here what I'm going to do is I'm going to come straight out into a flat plank position. Let me do that to the side so you can kind of see that. I'm going to come straight out, not rest my chest on the ground, keep myself up, and then from there, I'm going to pull myself up and round that back. I don't want to get down here and then pull myself up with my legs and never really activate that abdominal wall. I want to make sure I come out, and then as I come up, I'm using my abs and I'm folding myself over into that position. Now, add a little bit more of a lateral movement to this, just be a matter of taking this out to the side and curling up. Extending out, curling up to the side. Alright, now if you don't have a power wheel, obviously, just use a bench and use a physio ball. Same thing, we're just going to roll ourselves out, pull ourselves back up, make sure we're rounding that back and using our abs to pull ourselves up. And then again, I can go to the side if I want. I can reach out to the side. All right, the next exercise is a wood chopper, but it's kind of a reverse wood chopper. We're not going to chop down. We're going to start down in a low position, and then we're going to come up, rotate up through that motion. Don't keep your feet planted. As you come up and rotate through, make sure you rotate up that back foot, bring the hips around. Again, head and eyes are going to be following the ball through that range of motion. Just using a simple medicine ball. If you don't have a medicine ball, that's okay. Use a dumbbell. Here. Most important thing is coming down through this movement, you're swinging, you're rotating up, and come here. Don't bring it to your chest. Turn and press it out. That's not really going to be working the abdominals the way we want to. We want to keep those arms straight. And as we rotate up through to this motion here like so. Or we did the wood chopper before, now we're going to do, or a reverse wood chopper, excuse me, now we're going to do a wood chopper. Taking the same bands kind of setup that I had before, but instead of having that kind of chest level, I put this up at a higher point. Now if you've got an adjustable pulley system, you can certainly do the same thing. But for what I'm going to do here, again, get a good stance. I'm going to take whatever side I'm working on, or I'm pulling towards, that's the side I'm going to grab with the band. Take my other hand up on top, so I've kind of got made a fist here like so. And from here, I'm going to come down, straight down to that ankle, right down to that floor, and then come back up. Chopping down in a motion. I don't want to come across and bring that band down. If I do that, you probably have that band run right across the shoulder. You want to avoid that. So you want to come straight down, right down to that ankle, and come up. Make sure that your arms are straight. You don't want to grab here and punch down through that movement. Again, arms straight, come down, head and eyes